Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you using my Stamparatus how I build up colour on the one stamp. I love this tree in the Rooted in Nature stamp set, so we're going to use that. I've got the Clearmount Cling, just placing it on some 14 by 9.5 Whisper White. I've put it, that's where I would like to stamp it. I'm using one magnet, that's all I need to hold it in place. I press that down and it is in the correct position on my Stamparatus. Let me just move that out of the way. Then I will start with my lightest colours. So I'm using a few to get the autumn tones. So my lightest colour to start with is Pineapple Punch. This is the new style ink pad. Look how easy it is to open. No more struggling for Wurgie. So I'm using it over the whole stamp. Look at that, how quick that closes. Put that one down there. So I'm just going to stamp with that. Whoops, I've got all sorts of things in the way here. There we go. One stamp. Now this is where the fun begins. We'll put that out of the way. The next colour I'm going to use is Grapefruit Grove, but I am not going to do it straight onto the stamp. I am going to grab a dauber, I'm going to pick some up, and I'm just going to dab it over just a little bit, okay, and then stamp it. And you'll see when I open this back up, give it a bang. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So that's all I need with the Grapefruit Grove. The next one I'm going to is Pumpkin Pie, which is quite a gorgeous orange and has been in the range for a while. And I'm so glad it's still with us because I love orange. So here we go. Just a little bit, and here and there. That's it. That's all I'm going to use of Pumpkin Pie. Give that a stamp down. That's colour number 3. See, it's getting darker. We shall close that up so Virginia doesn't get her elbows in it. The next colour I'm going to go to is Lovely Lipstick. As we all know, there are beautiful shades of red in winter and autumn leaves. So we'll just grab a dauber for Lovely Lipstick. That's about all you'll need. I'm going to close that up because red goes a long way. I get it everywhere, don't I? See? Okay, my hands aren't behaving today, but that's so simple. There we go. So a little bit of red. Now we might come down into this bit. Remember the opposite side is where the red is, around the edges, a little bit in the middle. That's about it. Let's stamp that down, see how that looks. Now the beauty of using the Stamparatus is, because you're stamping in exactly the same place all the time, this holds it still. So we'll lift that up. Gosh, look at that red. We might add a little bit more to that edge there. Stamp it down. There we go, look at that. Isn't that pretty? Right, the next colour I'm going to use is Cajun Craze, which is like a terracotta brick reddish brown. We shall put a little bit here and there, because this is showing how the leaves have all changed colour and bringing us our beautiful Australian autumn tones throughout the country in winter. So I'll stamp that one down. It might not be as noticeable because of the others, but once I add some of this old olive green, we'll see. Yeah, look at that. Okay, let's add the old olive. And let me see, so it's opposite sides, so we need a little bit in here, a little bit up there, probably some down here, and a little bit on the edges. And there'll be one more colour after this to show you. Here we go. Maybe a little bit more of the old olive, because you can only just see a little bit there and there. We'll add some in to the edges here. And those edges there. Okay. One more stamp. Isn't that easy? Not having to use a positioner or anything. Oh, wow. Look at that. Okay, so that's our old olive done. Now the last colour I'm going to use, I actually don't have a full-size ink pad of it because I ran out of storage space. So I made it. I bought the Reinker. It's soft suede, which is a really nice dark brown. And I just inked up the little 1-inch Reinker and labelled it. So all I'm going to do with this one is put it where the trunk is, the stems or branches of the trees that you can see through here. So I'll just do that. Now excuse me a minute while I yell at my cat. Get down! Sorry, naughty cat on the kitchen bench. That was Mr. Nibbles. Yep, he is up to his old tricks. Okay, so you can see on the actual stamp where the branches are as they go up. So I'm just dabbing ever so gently to get the brown on there. We don't want too much. Okay, let's see how that goes. And wow, we might add just a tiny bit more to darken the brown on the tree trunk, and that's it. Okay, there we go. Done. Isn't that simple? I will pop back later in the week if you check out Fafish, Fabulous Fridays at 5 o'clock-ish. There will be a creation made with this particular image, and you'll see what I've turned it into. So I hope you liked the demonstration of how I use my Stamparatus. There are 2 of these. There's another one that fits up across here, so you can actually have 2 different stamps and be going that with one and then this way with that one. I'll leave that for another day. Just a word of warning, don't let you get 2 of these magnets. They sit on the back. Let me just take this off. They're very strong, see? We'll put it over there and move that out of the way. They sit in the grooves in the back here and here. You do not want to let them touch each other because they are so strong that if they snap together, they can break in half. I have put washi tape on mine so it gives me a grip. I got really dodgy fingers from lupus and arthritis, so sometimes I find it really hard to pick things up. So doing that, and that's about 4 or 5 layers. I just wrapped it round and round just so that it was nice and sturdy washi tape. So there's another thing for your washi tape. Stamps are really easy to clean. They just come off. Give them a clean with your chamois or your Stamp and Scrub. These lift out very easily. Don't try and pull them that way. They lift out, and then you can just stack them together. Here's the other parts of my Stamparatus. So what I do is I put one down. That's my instructions underneath there. I put that one down, and then I turn this that way, and then I put it back in its plastic bubble wrap satchel and into the box that it came in until I can get a proper cover for it. There is rumour coming later maybe in the year that Stampin' Up! Will be bringing out a carry case just for the Stamparatus. Don't quote me on that, but I'm living in hope. So until next time, see you later. Bye.